Hi team, we are so excited to meet together with you again. The time has finally come. So we are Victory Family Church, which means our doors are open to the whole family when we open on June 13th and 14th. All of our kids' classrooms will be fully operational. As a Victory Kids team member, I know that you understand that social distancing children is not that simple. But the safety and well-being of our Victory family is very important to us. So we've taken the following precautions, and this video will help walk you through what those precautions and protocols are. Now, when you arrive in the upcoming weeks, you'll enter only at the business entrance, located in the back of the building. This is where every volunteer will go through a screening process, including a health questionnaire and a temperature check, before being admitted to serve in the classrooms or anywhere on the Dream Team. Please arrive earlier than normal to go through this process each time you serve, just for the time being. In the classrooms, every child will receive a temperature check before entering their classroom, and that will be done by you, the Dream Team. And while all staff and Dream Team members will be wearing a mask, children and other attendees are not required to wear a mask. All rooms, toys, and all surfaces in the rooms will be disinfected by you, the Dream Team, before and after each service. No snacks will be served in the classrooms, including goldfish and Cheerios, and soft play is going to remain closed until further notice. Now listen, I know that we all have different opinions and feelings about COVID-19 and the precautions that we are taking. I encourage you to read 1 Corinthians 8, 1 through 11, which is Paul's teaching about food sacrificed to idols. And it talks about how knowledge can puff you up and how exercising your rights can become actually a stumbling block to others. So think about someone who is growing in their faith, or maybe they have extra reason for taking precautions with COVID-19. Everyone is at a different place, and we want to respect them and set an example as the eyes of the community fall on us at this time. Now is the time to be a leader. I want you to know we benchmarked and called and looked at the best practices of other churches, schools, daycares to establish these precautions and protocols. If you have any concerns with some of these precautions, please talk to a staff member about it. Don't talk to other Dream Team members, talk to a staff. We ask that as a Dream Team member of Victory Family Church that you stand unified under the protocols that were established by our leadership team. As you talk to others, try to be as balanced as possible with parents and others that express extreme leaning one way or another about COVID-19. While you're serving, you represent not your own views, but the views of Victory Family Church. Here are some things that we ask of you. Just in general, as a Dream Team member, please practice social distancing. No high fives, hugs, handshakes, and I know that's hard. We want to grab those kids and hug them, but the eyes of the world are on us. For our check-in process, please have your radio turned on and at the check-in desk with you. As kids come in, you'll temperature check each child. So it's not that hard. This is the temperature gun. You just press it. And if you get green, you're good to go. If it's yellow or red, the child can't enter the room. If a child is discovered to have a temperature, just kindly let the parent know that the child does have a temperature today and can't come in the classroom just for that service. Try again next week. Now, if you have an upset parent or someone that has questions, please ask them to wait a moment and call the hallway coordinator or staff member and we can come deal with the situation. Now, if a child comes in with a mask, make sure that the parent knows that we can't guarantee that that mask is going to stay on 100% of the time. We'll encourage them to wear it, but we can't guarantee it. If the parent insists that the child wears a mask at all times, but the child keeps taking it off and struggles wearing that mask, we'll text the parent to come get the child out of the classroom. So during classroom time, I know it's difficult, but we do ask that you wear a mask at all times, except there are a few exceptions. If you're teaching and you're removed from the children, you can take your mask down. During praise and worship, you're away from the kids, you can take it down. As a small group leader, if you position yourself a little further from your group while leading your small group, if you're about 6 feet away, you can take your mask down for small groups. Gloves will only have to be worn when changing diapers in the nursery. Each service will have a bin of toys for each room, so please use only that bin of toys for each service. Nursery and preschool, just put your dirty toys in the dirty toy bin, then you can clean each toy and put it back in the service bin. And elementary, just put your toys back in the service bin. Dirty toys will be disinfected by you, the Dream Team, after each service. So hand wipe each toy that goes back in the bin. All the cleaning supplies will be in your rooms. Wipe down all hard surfaces with a disinfectant. And no food or snack will be in the rooms right now. And the only exception will be bottles for infants. The ones that Dream Team members hold. They can't carry them around. Diaper bags can be left in the infant nursery only. And all other rooms should accept only a diaper. Car carriers should be put at the stroller parking area outside of soft play, or they can just stay with the parent. Again, soft play is not going to be opened at this time if you're a class that typically uses that each week. Now, we tried to think of a few questions that may come up from parents and how you can answer them. So a parent may ask, may my child wear a mask? And you say, yes, your child can wear a mask. It's fine. If the child struggles to wear the mask, we'll text you and you can come get them. So what happens if we find out that someone was sick with COVID-19 in the room that the child is in? So the children's ministry staff will contact you if a case of COVID-19 was reported and that individual was in the same room as you or your child. A parent might ask, why are you doing a temperature check for volunteers and children? Simply just say this is an added layer of precaution recommended by the CDC, and we're following that precaution. So what if a parent refuses to have their child temperature checked? And this could happen. It's okay. Children are welcome to come to church but sit with their parents in the main sanctuary if they do not want them to be temperature checked. Someone might ask, are you social distancing children in the room? You can tell them, as a parent, you know and understand that social distancing children is not that simple. If you choose to put your child in the classroom, you voluntarily assume all risks associated with exposure to COVID-19. That will take some stress off of you to social distance the kids. So what happens if a room looks too full? What's the plan then? So if you as the Dream Team member in the room feel that the room looks too full or chaotic, please call the hallway coordinator. And if they feel the room looks or feels too full, they'll close the room and place a sign that says, in order to maintain health boundaries, we are closing down check-in for this room. Team, please don't hesitate to reach out to us or your team leader if you have any questions or concerns as we return. Please be flexible as possible as we're all figuring this out together. Protocols might change as we go. We get to minister the Word of God and the love of Jesus with the kids. This is the time to think outside the box and make ways to make ministry exciting again. God has really impressed upon my heart, this is a new start, that we can be very creative. People can step into new roles, and it's a time of rebirth for our ministry. We are so excited to see you again. Please reach out with any questions and be flexible as we move forward together. Look forward to seeing you. Bye.